The genre that has sold millions of albums and launched some of the biggest music acts of all time. Now, K-pop is bringing its signature dance moves and catchy choruses to the Broadway stage, along with some real-life K-pop idols. We sat down with the cast of K-pop the Musical to lift the curtain on how they're bringing the global phenomenon to New York City. Here's our Juju Chang.
It's the musical genre millions of screaming fans can't get enough of. Whether it's boy band juggernaut BTS or girl group Blackpink, K-pop sweeping the globe, the South Korean musical phenomena hoping to find a new home here on Broadway. Aptly titled K-pop, the new musical features a mix of actual K-pop stars, Broadway alums, and performers who are both Korean and Asian American.
What is this like to have a essentially all Asian cast and Asian creatives behind the scene as well?
Absolutely. Honestly, I was like taken aback because I've never experienced that before.
It felt like all of us could just take a breath and be like, oh my gosh, I've never been able to like speak Korean in a room. And here we kind of just get to be together and celebrate.
I sat down with 3 of the cast stars who all grew up in the U.S. Real-life K-pop idol Kevin Wu, formerly of the boy band U-Kiss. Amy Coombe, one of 18 making their Broadway debut, and Zachary Noah Pizer, who I just met a few months ago.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
When he became the first Asian American to star in the Broadway smash hit, Dear Evan Hansen.
I was like, me? K-pop? Are you sure? But I think I've learned to just like grow to love it, and especially learning from, especially from the actual K-pop idols that are in our show. It's been such a cool experience.
And I'm glad I get to get a little glimpse of what it's like to be on Broadway, but also be in my own element on the stage every night.
The show revolves around artists. On the fictional label Ruby Entertainment, we follow boy band Fate,
'cause I'm good at being a bad, bad boy.
Girl band Artemis, and the superstar Mui. Her real-life pop star name, Luna. Here at the Circle in the Square Theater, ready for their New York debut.
K-pop fans right now see the glitz and glam, but I really love how our show portrays like this deeper story.
The show pulling back the curtain on the often treacherous road to becoming a K-pop idol. Far from glamorous, it delves into just how grueling the real-life process is.
Let's hold right there, let's hold right there.
And the sacrifices needed.
Let's try this one more time.
It's not only just like a K-pop concert, it really dives deep into the work ethic that Koreans put into their craft.
I got to interview BTS when they were here at the UN with the
Awesome.
president.
Wow.
And they talk about the loneliness of being in a bubble while the rest of the world is focused on them.
There's really no other career like this. We're brought up into this world at such a young age, and it's all that we've ever known.
That journey told through catchy K-pop melodies. Helen Park, who studied at NYU, now the first Asian American female composer on Broadway, harnesses that signature blend of both Korean and English lyrics.
Were you ever afraid that maybe you might lose an audience member or two?
A lot of authentic K-pop songs obviously have both Korean and English, and a lot of the times the lyrics act as, even like sound effects. I knew that there's gonna be preconceptions. I went through that all my life.
The bilingual songs on full display, with the cast performing live for GMA. There's no misinterpreting the message of pride, as evident as their precision dance moves.
You also had to fuse, the long tradition of Broadway dance versus K-pop dance. How did you marry those two?
There's a couple things that are like very specific. One is the idea of the point dance, which is a choreography that usually happens on the chorus that sort of kind of connects with the music, so that the way you hear the song and the way you see the choreography kind of like merge together.
Are you ready though?
Okay, ready?
So ready?
Then it was my turn.
Sit. This is my Korea.
All right, one more time. We're close.
This is my Korea.
Of course, it's not K-pop without many costume changes.
Welcome to our wardrobe area.
125 looks, to be precise.
So this is our opening look for This Is My Korea. This is probably my favorite look. So this is our finale look. I would like to take this one.
And here's where it all comes together.
They were telling me about the devices that allow the lights to follow them.
Track, yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
A special lighting technique tracks and lights up their movements in what feels like both an intimate space and a stadium show.
This is immersive.
It's very, very intimate, and the front row seats are literally in front of our noses.
The perfect setting for frank conversations.
Specifically, my character, Brad, gets to kind of reflect a little bit of who I am because he is half Asian and he is half white. So we get that kind of cultural divide between the group, like between specifically the boy group and with Brad, and kind of learning from this cast, like how to speak Korean, how to like get into this K-pop world is it's like a meta experience because both Zach is learning that and also Brad is learning that in the show and gets to kind of talk about that experience.
There's this idea of you're not Asian enough.
Oh boy. We get to, through Brad, see a little bit of the Hapa or the mixed race experience that I've really never seen before on Broadway. That really unique feeling of belonging to multiple identities, but never quite feeling like you fit in with either of those intersecting communities.
What have the previews been like? Because I'm sure the fans are going bananas.
I'm just so astonished every night to see how diverse our audience is. You've got your theater fans, and then you got K-pop fans, which is really new to the Broadway stage because there's a lot of K-pop fans who have never seen a Broadway musical. And they come into our show and thinking it's like a concert, but then they're just like, oh my God, I'm crying. And like, they're just in this journey with us.
So could we see Artemis and Fate albums down the road?
I mean, we already have Faye and Artemis and Mui fan clubs.
Yes.
It's just crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I really want us to debut as an actual K-pop group.
Life imitating art.
Truly.
All right, our thanks to Juju for that. And I also really appreciated her dancing, by the way.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.